The WTO, or World Trade Organization, is an international organization established to supervise and liberalize world trade. It defines itself as the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations, and is based in Geneva, Switzerland. WTO was founded in 1995 and is one of the youngest international organizations. Its multilateral trading system is, however, over a half-century old, as the WTO is the successor to the General Agreement on Trades and Tariffs, also known as GATT. GATT was established in Geneva in 1947 with an agreement regarding quotas and tariffs on merchandise trade, negotiated by 23 countries. It was created with the expectation that it would soon be replaced by a specialized agency of the United Nations, UN, to be called the International Trade Organization, or ITO. Although the ITO never materialized, GATT proved remarkably successful for the next 5 decades, with approximately 130 members. By the late 1980s, however, there were calls for a stronger multilateral organization to monitor trade and resolve trade disputes, as GATT was the only major agreement governing international trade. Following the completion of the 1986 to 1994 Uruguay round of multilateral trade negotiations, the WTO began its operations. Numerous trade agreements and all contracting parties went directly from GATT to WTO. By the early 21st century, the WTO had more than 140 members. According to the WTO itself, by mid-2008, the organization had 153 members. This includes China, India, the Republic of Korea, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America. The goal of WTO is to improve the welfare of the peoples of the member countries. Its main objective is to help trade flow smoothly, freely, fairly, and predictably by administering trade agreements, acting as a forum for trade negotiations, settling trade disputes, reviewing national trade policies, assisting developing countries in trade policy issues through technical assistance and training programs, and coordinating with other international organizations. The organization's desired outcome of reaching this objective is assurance. Assurance entails that consumers and producers know that they can enjoy secure supplies and a greater choice of the finished products, components, raw materials, and services that they use. Assurance also allows producers and exporters to know that foreign markets will remain open to them. Aside from assurance, this objective, when achieved, also results in a more prosperous, peaceful, and accountable economic world.
What it means to international business, it means that it provides open and free competition among countries. So no one country can protect its market from imports. That will allow for international business to grow. So in other words, WTO is very important to the last line of world trade. It provides for open and free competition and ensure that no one can dominate the international trading environment. So even until now, it is still relevant. The WTO is still relevant. Because imagine if there is no WTO, then it is like rule of the jungle. Powerful will try to squeeze the small countries to the advantage. But with WTO, it provides for a fair play, a level playing field among trading nations. So if we can summarize, WTO is a very important entity, organization that was established to govern world trade. Malaysia is a member of WTO. So whatever that we do, we have to be mindful of our rights and obligations as a WTO member. So WTO protects Malaysian businesses and also enhance our business. First, we must understand that Malaysia it is an open economy, meaning that we derive our economic growth from international trade. Our total trade is 2 times the size of GDP, meaning that we are exposed to international trade. So because of that, WTO is very important to our businesses to protect the interests. Without WTO, because we are a small trading nation, our businesses might be affected. For example, WTO provides or has rules governing dumping and provision of subsidies by countries. So if there is no WTO, then other countries can take anti-dumping action against Malaysia, meaning that our exports cannot enter the market. Because of the existence of this rule in the WTO, then our trading partners, countries that we export our product, cannot take anti-dumping action or countervailing duty action easily. They have to go through the procedure and process. So this is one example of how Malaysian companies can benefit from the WTO rule. Other examples are these so-called non-tariff barriers. People cannot, or countries cannot impose easily non-tariff barrier against our exports. They have to abide by certain rules and regulation before they can put in place the barriers. So again, this shows that WTO is very important and relevant to Malaysia.